everybody, it's Erin, and I'm here today to talk to you about Diversathon and my wrap-up from Diversathon. I didn't get as much read as I'd hoped to this week. I kind of got distracted with other things. But I did finish the two books that I absolutely wanted to finish. So those were, those were Devil in a Blue Dress by Walter Mosley. It was really good. Actually, I love this. I wish I'd found this series sooner. And there's 16 books in the series currently. I have to go find them. This is now one of my series that I need to finish. It's just such a great book. I'm going to do a full review of it, I believe. I've got one recorded. I just need to actually put it together and yeah. I actually did not a wind up, but a update video partway through the week, and that didn't get filmed. Or that got filmed, but it didn't get edited as well. So there's that. This week was just not a good one for me. Let's go with that. The other book that I read, and I also need to do a review of this one, was Orange, Mint and Honey. I wasn't sure what to expect with this book. I bought it from Book Outlet during their Boxing Day sale, and when I got it, I went, ooh, what book was that? So I wasn't even sure if I meant to buy it, but I did see that it had been on my TBR on Goodreads since 2013. So obviously it was a book that I wanted to read at one point. I do not regret reading this book either. It was fantastic. So this is the story of Shay, what's her last name? Shay Dixon, who is burnt out. She's broken down. She's just, everything's going wrong. She's doing her thesis. So she's doing a master's program, I believe. And she goes home. Her academic advisor suggests she take off, a semester of school. So she does, and she goes home. The problem is, her and her mom didn't have a very good relationship when she was growing up. Her mother was an alcoholic. Yeah, she goes home and stays with her mother, and there is that time when adult children try to go home again, and there's all kinds of strife and conflict, and I love this book. I had trouble putting it down at times, and often before I went to bed, I didn't want to pick it up because I knew it would keep me up later than I should be reading it, because I just wanted to finish it all in one go. I absolutely recommend this book to anyone. I loved it. I'm going to give it 4 stars, and I may do a better review of that, or we may just consider this the review, because that pretty much is as much as I can tell you without going into really big details. But it's absolutely a growing experience for Shay and her mother and some of the people around them. So pick it up if you can, because this book was just, it was great. I loved it, as I was told I would by many people. So unfortunately, that was all I got read in paper books. I did start listening to, and I'm not done listening to yet, but The Three-Body Problem by, I believe it's Cixin Liu or Liu Cixin, I can't remember which. Yeah, I'm listening to that currently. I'm about 2/3 of the way through. So I should be finishing that probably tomorrow on my bus ride. I think I've got about, bus rides worth of time left to listen to that one. And I'm at the point now where I can't listen to that one at night, because if I fall asleep, I feel like I've missed so much, and then I rewind, and I'm re-listening to the same parts over and over and over again, because, I'll fade and I'll fall asleep, and then I'll wake up, and then I'll fall asleep, and there's parts I remember and parts I don't remember. So I'm just I'm at the point now where it's I have to listen to this when I'm fully awake. It is such a good book as well, though. So if you like science fiction at all, this is not space opera science fiction. This is science fiction, and physics, and it gets very scientific. There's computers, there's a little bit of everything in there. So far I'm loving it. So I'm gonna finish that this week, being the week after Diversathon, but that's not really the point of Diversathon, to only read diverse books during that week. We're supposed to do that throughout the year. So I think I had a really good Diversathon. Like I said, I got a little distracted this week, and I spent some time coloring because I was really stressed at work. So I spent some time coloring, and I'm going to show you some of the stuff I colored. I colored me a boat. Actually, I didn't. I colored me stuff around the boat. So it was just very stress relieving. I'm almost done this one. Not quite, but it's a lobster, a very colorful lobster. And then I colored some fish. And finally, this is my favorite. I think I just love this one. I want to like frame it, even though it's just a colored page. It's so relaxing, all those blues and then the sunset behind the boat. I don't know if you can see that. I did a sunset behind the boat, and that's all I've colored. But this took me like 3 days. Well, 2 nights and a day. 2 nights and then I finished it today. Cats. So that's what I did. I colored and I read those books, and yeah, it was a good it was a good diversathon for me. I'm glad I participated, and I loved seeing everyone's videos. But it's an interesting discussion around diversathon, where it's going, and what people are looking for in their books. I have, you know what else I have? I believe I've actually filmed my February TBR already, which is good, because it's all. So that's where things stand right now. Thank you for watching. There's nothing else to say. This is going to be a short video. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you, I hope to see you again. Bye.